right? So it works, right? It's not just marketing speak. Thank you. All right, done. Uh, but let me talk about a few more things. So yes, it focuses really quickly, and it does well even in low lit conditions. But what happens, you know, is a lot of times when you're trying to take a picture, even if your camera is really quick to focus, you will still be hunting for that button. In some cases, in most cases, you'll be hunting for the camera app. How do you fire that up? In this case, what you get is quick capture. So 2 quick twists of the wrist and your camera is up. You do that again and your selfie camera kind of comes up. So we will kind of try and demo this to you here again. And you can also try it out later after this in the hands-on area. But the idea is to combine the fastest way of launching the camera along with the fastest camera, so you never really miss a moment there. Along with that, what we've also got is, when you've done this, right, so suppose there's something happening and you're trying to capture that image really quickly. So you've fired the camera up, of course the dual autofocus pixels help, you've focused really quickly and you've taken a picture, your hand could still be shaking. In this case, the G5 Plus is intelligent enough that it takes multiple shots. Right? So it will take about multiple shots there. In some shots, somebody's eyes might be closed. In some shots, your hand was shaking, especially when you press the trigger. And it will automatically and intelligently select the best shot. So it will be one original shot which you took, and along with that, from the multiple other shots it took, it will have one best shot that will come with it. So chances are that you will get that picture that you want every single time, and of course the pictures are going to look beautiful. Along with that, of course, you've got the professional mode. So this is something that consumers love. It was also one of the key premium features that they were asking for. In this, you can adjust like a professional SLR. You've got adjustment for white balance, shutter speed, ISO, exposure compensation, as well as you can choose a macro or infinity focus. So you've got that control. And of course, you can see on the sides some of the images that were taken with the G5 Plus, some beautiful shots that have come from the test group. And hopefully, we will see a lot more from some of you guys here. Switching to the front camera. Now the front camera is a wide angle selfie camera. So you can capture a lot more people. If you're trying to take a selfie of a group, it just works better. And there's a beautification mode that you can turn on or off, or choose how aggressive you want to kind of beautify yourself. And it does a brilliant job there in terms of capturing your own selfies. And all of this, all the camera features further get enhanced by the gallery app that we've got on this. Now, in this case, what we did was we chose the most powerful and the most versatile gallery app, which is the Google Photos app, right? It just makes perfect sense, where you've got all the filters, you've got a whole bunch of editing options, and of course the fact that it keeps backing up all your photographs so you never lose it, even if you lose your phone. And that's going to be the gallery app on the G5 Plus. Can we, yes. Camera, we've also bumped up the performance on the G5 Plus. In fact, it's up to 30% more powerful than the previous generation Moto G Plus. So of course, that's kind of coming in. and we will have options available going up to 4 GB of RAM. So if you're multitasking, if you're playing games, just a whole bunch of apps that are running, which most people do run on the G series, this phone will not stutter, this phone will not slow down. So you can actually put anything at it, throw anything at it, it will kind of handle that. And to go with the performance, obviously the other part which consumers really wanted was the fact that you needed a battery. You need an all-day battery. So this one is capable of lasting up to about 35% more than the previous generation G series. So 30% more performance while 35% more battery life. And when you need to kind of power down, the turbocharger kicks in, which basically in just 15 minutes lets you charge the battery quickly, so you get up to about 6 hours of usage, right? So with the G series, you don't really slow down, right? And the phone doesn't slow down, and neither do you. So it just kind of works brilliantly there. But it's not, with Moto, it's never been about just a better performance, or better camera, or better design, or better battery. It's all about the experiences. And of course, with Moto, that you're getting a really pure, clean Android. So this is going to be running Android 7 with Google Assistant. Now there's a little star there, which basically means that once you get your G5 Plus, you will need to update it. So just connect it to the Play Store. After the update, you're going to be good to go on the Google Assistant part of it. Of course, you've got Moto Display and Moto Actions. Now these are a whole bunch of experiences, very intuitive experiences that have been developed by the Moto team, and they come down to the G5 Plus. But instead of, again, talking, let me kind of show you this one. I think I'll go there and get this started. All right, can we see it? Okay, too high. There you go. Perfect. All right, so the first one that you would probably see is Moto Display. So this is, what ends up happening is a lot of people keep powering on the phones just to check time or to see if there's any messages that have come in, and to see if, there's something that they kind of need to do. With Moto Display, you don't need to do that. Just nudge the G5 Plus and it will show you all the notifications there. So you can see the notifications. I think we'll have to turn down the lights a little. A little bit more, please. So this is something that's kind of low power. So just good enough for you to see. But yeah, you can see this. So let me try this again. Okay, that's nice. All right, I'm getting punked here. Sorry about this. So what you get with the Moto Display part of it is you can interact with the screen. You can read the key notifications without really having to power on the device every time, right? And on average, a person just kind of looks at their phone, just looking for if something else has come, almost about 70 to 80 times a day. So this is saving you a lot of effort. It's also kind of a lot more intuitive the way it kind of works. And it's not just the lock screen notifications. You can interact with them. So I can actually send a message from here itself. And for example, if you're playing music, you don't have to unlock and change songs. You can do it right from the lock screen itself. So it just works beautifully there. Along with that, we've got a whole bunch of actions. So we know this one, and this is a personal favorite of mine. Suppose the power's gone out, what we normally do is we unlock the phone, look for the flashlight, now it's in the shortcuts, and try and get this on. With the G5 Plus, all you need to do is chop this twice. So you go twice, and the flashlight's on. So this is, based on research, the fastest way of powering on your flashlight when you need it. It just works perfectly there. So you've got the flashlight, the karate chop chop, twist for camera. So we were talking about this. So double twist, and you've got the camera on. Oh, you can't see this here. Let me try that again. Yep. So second, and you've got a pretty terrible selfie happening here. So that comes in, and all of these experiences are in the Moto app. So look for the Moto app on the G5 Plus, and it's not just this, but you get a whole bunch of other really intuitive options. So there are a whole lot of features that have been put in there. Uh, Everything that's really useful, nothing that's actually not really needed by consumers. So it just works overall perfectly. And I think, yeah, so 6 more. I think, wait, I'll just kind of run through the overall thing and then we'll come back